Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Cubchoos, and today we're going to be doing the NPA Season 2 Week 4 Team Prep video versus GalacticElliot. He's the coach of the Chicago Cubs, or Cubchoos, I can say? Cubs, hello. Shout out to baseball. But anyways, we're going to be playing against Elliot. Elliot is kind of scary. He has a really scary team, sort of. Honestly, I honestly don't know. So we are 3-0. This is why I'm kind of scared, because this will kind of determine if we're still going to go undefeated or not. So honestly, we can just try our best. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about his team real quick before we move on to my team and all that. So what I'm going to be bringing is going to bring Azelf, or he has Azelf, Mammoth Swine, Vaporeon, Medicham, Stunk Tank, Lantern, Mega Venusaur, Arcanine, Mismagius, Aerodactyl, and Licky. So, look at his team right here. He has sort of like a balanced team, I'd say. A lot of special attackers, though. There's only like 3 or 4 physical attackers, and that's Mammoth Swine, Aerodactyl, Licky, and Arcanine even, and Stunk Tank, and Medicham. Yeah, I guess Medicham. So, again, it's just kind of balanced his team. He has a lot of bulky mons, but honestly, I think we got it. So, anyways, that's his team. What I expect him to bring is going to be Azelf, Vaporeon, probably the Medicham and Stunk Tank, Lantern for sure, and Mega Venusaur. I don't think he's going to bring Aerodactyl, but anyways, let's go ahead and talk about my team real quick, what I'm going to be bringing and all that. So, yeah, so the first mon, obviously, I'm going to be bringing is going to be Latios. So, of course, Latios, it kind of does a lot of work against this team, kind of doesn't. But I guess the only reason why I do need Latios for this match is because he can get up his rocks with Aerodactyl or even Azel. So getting up rocks against this team is pretty weak, just like what I did against Brady. Since I didn't have anything to remove hazards, I kind of had a bad time against him. So honestly, of course, I'm gonna bring Defog for Latios, or for my Talonflame to remove the hazards. I don't think he has sticky webs on his team, so that's good right there. But anyways, I'm gonna bring Draco Meteor, Psyshock, and Roost, kind of like a common life orb Defog set for Latios, kind of like remove hazards and then deal as much damage as possible with the Draco Meteor and Psyshock and Roost to recover HP, so that way Latios can be used again during this battle. So let's go ahead and talk about the EV spread. This is kind of weird, not really, but some HP investment, max special attack, and then summon speed. Looking at his team, I'm not gonna really outspeed anything. So I'm not gonna outspeed Azelf, but I will outspeed Mammoth Swine. So I kind of built an EV spread so that way I can outspeed the rest of his mons, other than Azelf and Aerodactyl, because those 2 mons I will not outspeed no matter what, and also Scarf Medicham, but honestly, I don't know. Well, anyways, but yeah, he's gonna, I'm not gonna outspeed the Azelf or the Aerodactyl, so I just wanted to, you know what, might as well make it so that way I can outspeed Mismagius, because that is the only close mon that can outspeed to me. So, so yeah, I'm gonna obviously build some speed investment and then the rest in HP. So there's a Latios there, kind of quick. Honestly, Latios is just there to remove hazards and deal as much damage as possible against my opponent. So yeah, that's gonna be it for Latios. Nothing too special about that. So yeah. So anyways, let's go on to Suicune. Also, I'm naming every Pokemon of mine Elliot, because why not? So again, I'm gonna be rocking out with AV again. AV Coon is pretty good. I used it against Radioactive, and it was really good. He has a lot of special attackers that can hit hard against my team, such as Azelf possibly, Mega Venusaur mainly, and Mismagius. So I guess kind of it also deals with Vaporeon. So this is different. This is pretty cool. So anyways, I'm gonna be running Scald, HP Grass, Extra Sensory, and Shadow Ball. I was honestly thinking about running Hydro Pump, but I think Shadow Ball hits more Pokemon than anything else, because it can hit Azelf, Medicham, Mismagius. It can just kill in one shot for sure, so that's good at least. Something to hit hard, I guess, kind of unexpected. So AV Coon, it kind of deals with special attackers, although I do have my Porygon, but I guess this is just for kind of I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna run Scald, also Stab, and it burns, so that's good against his physical attacker mons. And now this is kind of interesting, why HP Grass? why. But mainly I'm running HP Grass because it hits Vaporeon. Like I'm kind of screwed if it brings Vaporeon, because that thing just clicks Scald. So I'm gonna have to hit something with that, and also with Lantern as well. Like those two mons can just destroy me. Like any type of water type can destroy my Rhyperior, my Talonflame. Just click Scald and gets a burn, and that's good. That's bad. So I just need probably Suicune to take that Scald burn, and then deal with damage as possible. So honestly, I was gonna think about running HP Electric, but then again for Lantern, he has to run like Volt Absorb or something. So he's probably gonna be running that. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. He's probably gonna either run Vaporeon or Lantern for sure. He's not gonna be both. So there's that, I guess. And also can hit Mamoswine, I guess. A bit I have Scald, but honestly it doesn't really matter. But kind of to throw off my opponent. And then extra sensories there just because I don't want to be running Hydro Pump, just because that has a chance to miss. So honestly, power before accuracy. That's how I like to think about it. So if I outspeed it, if I outspeed anything, oh wait, no, hello, extra sensory is for the Venusaur. I don't know what I'm thinking. But yeah, extra sensory is for Venusaur. That's why I made it AB again, so that way I can take like a Giga Drain, because it's going to be a 3-hit KO no matter what, either if he's defensive or offensive type of Mega Venusaur. So an extra sensory is just something to hit it, so that way I won't just lose Suicune automatically, I guess. So anyways, I'm going to be running max HP, a lot of defense bulk, and then special defense bulk as well, kind of evenly out, and then the rest in special attack. Honestly wanted to bring more in special attack, but again, I just rather have Suicune just to take hits and kind of dual Scald. So this is kind of the problem that I have. I just rely on one Pokemon, and that's it. So this week I'm kind of relying on Talonflame. This is kind of like a sweeper set, honestly. That's kind of bad, just because of the fact that relying on one Pokemon is bad. So honestly, I don't know, like, again, this is how I lose games, because I just rely on one Pokemon, and I know that, so I just don't know. So anyways, aside from me being an idiot, I'm going to be running Citrus Berry on Yellow Wings, and then substitute Swords Dance, Acrobatics, and Roost. So basically, I'm going to be outspeeding a lot of his mons. The only thing I won't outspeed is that Aerodactyl. So if he brings Aerodactyl, this thing, like, he's going to have a hard time dealing with Talonflame. If he doesn't bring Lantern or Aerodactyl, because he has no resist for Talonflame then. Like, nothing at all. So, I guess this is pretty good. It deals with a lot of his mons, so I'm pretty sure he's going to bring Lantern though. So, that's fine if he does. Fine if he doesn't as well. So, anyways, I'm gonna be bringing this set because substitute, basically I can get up a free sub, and then you can go to my Citrus Berries. So I'm just kind of lowering my Talonflame's HP with substitute. Plus substitute is really good if he tries to like T-Wave me with Azelf or something. You never know, but substitute is there just to kind of lower its HP. Plus I can also potentially sweep behind the sub. Makes my sweeping job easier for Talonflame, so I can take a hit. If he lives in Acrobatics, then obviously there's a sub right there. So SD, trying to get to, again, this is sweeper set. Trying to get +6 attack, or maybe even +2 attack. And then Acrobatics. So Citrus Berry Acrobatics are very interesting because once I'm at 50% health, Citrus Berry will activate, and my Acrobatics will double its power. So it's gonna be like 120 or 111 base attack plus stab. So that's a lot. That's like Brave Bird but without recoil, and kind of nerfed Brave Bird without recoil. So honestly, I wouldn't call it nerf because you don't lose recoil. But honestly, if I did have Brave Bird, I would just have Roost either way to recover my HP. So honestly, I can get up a free Roost and then substitute again. So I can just do this without my Citrus Berry. It just helps Acrobatics do more and more damage. So that is fine. I'm going to be running some HP investment, some attack, and then the rest in speed. The speed investment, the way it's like this is so that way I can outspeed every other mon, including Azelf. The only thing I can't outspeed is Scarf Medicham, but I have Acrobatics, so I can just kill that thing in one shot. And Aerodactyl. So Aerodactyl is a pretty big mon against my team, so that's why I have Suicune. So that way I can take a hit in this Scald instead. So that's why I kind of regret not running a lot of special attack, because it's more likely to live an attack from a Scald right now at this range than if I ran special attack, all special attack, then it's just gonna die. So yeah, so I'm kind of having to risk that. But anyways, there's this Talonflame set. Again, just kind of making Talonflame my #1 Pokemon against this team. It honestly is. He only has one, or he only has a couple things for this thing. Sorry, I'm pretty tired. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about my next mon. It's gonna be Rhyperior. Now this set is also kind of it's pretty cool. I've seen it in Pokemon MD's video. Shouts to Joey, but it's pretty cool. Honestly, I really want. This is kind of the main reason why I wanted to draft Rhyperior, is because of this reason. So I'm gonna be talking about it. So weakness policy Solid Rock. So basically, weakness policy is if you get attacked by a super effective move, you get +2 attack and special attack. It's not really good for a special attack, but it's mainly good for that attack rise if you get hit with like an ice beam, a grass type move, or etc, etc. So the thing is, Rhyperior can look at its special defense stat. It's obviously terrible. Like, it honestly is, it's 4 times weak against water type moves, so that's kind of iffy right there. Again, Vaporeon on Lantern are most likely not going to OHKO just because they don't run usually special attack investment. If they are, I'm kind of screwed, but if they aren't, then I'm able to take an attack, and then I'm going to talk about this moveset real quick before I move on to anything else. But anyway, Solid Rock does half the damage, 3/4 obviously from super effective moves, so I'm more likely to take a Scald attack. It's kind of weird to say that, but yes, I can most likely live in a Scald attack after, well, once Solid Rock is activated, I guess. So anyways, I'm going to be carrying Earthquake, Rock Polish, Ice Punch, and Rock Slide. So obviously Earthquake for stab, Ice Punch because it hits, honestly don't, I don't know. I don't know what this thing hits with Ice Punch. I don't know, but I have Ice Punch just because it's there. I guess it's just a move I don't really need, I guess. But also, I guess it deals with Aerodactyl. But yeah, I guess it's just kind of like Rock Slide, but it can hit. So I guess that's okay. I don't know. I honestly don't know why I ran Ice Punch, but and then I'm going to be carrying Rock Slide just because it's stab and it deals a lot of damage. So obviously Rock Slide is dead, so I have to re-add that. So all of the problems I'm having today. But anyways, so that's that. So basically I can set up a Rock Polish, get +2 speed. I am max speed, by the way. So basically the point of Rock Polish Rhyperior running max HP and max special attack is so that way I can take a hit, get that weakness policy, get +2 in attack, get +2 in speed, and honestly, again, his team is like, I think Rock Slide or Rock Polish gets +2. So I'm pretty much gonna outspeed a lot of his mons. I might have to set up 2 Rock Polishes to outspeed his whole team, but 1 Rock Polish can honestly outspeed a lot of his mons. So that's really good. So that way Rhyperior can just put in the finest of work. So it's pretty cool. Again, I don't know why I'm running Ice Punch. It was just the kind of thing that I didn't need, so I just didn't really care. It's like, you know what, I'm just gonna run Ice Punch. So yeah, this is kind of EV spread. I'm not sure what Joey ran. I think he ran max attack, but honestly I'm gonna run max HP and max speed, so that way I can outspeed his team and then I can live attack as well. So so yeah, so that's just it for Rhyperior, I guess. Pretty cool, fun set, I guess you can say. So yeah, let's go on to my Porygon 2. So back-to-back Porygon 2. So honestly, Porygon 2 is really good, but I haven't been using it correctly the past few weeks. So this is the true god set of Porygon. But anyways, he's gonna be carrying the Eviolite Trace. I don't know why I didn't have Trace last battle. If I had Trace, it would have been better, but unfortunately I didn't, so oh well, that's fine. But anyways, I'm going to be carrying Shadow Ball, Recover, Try Attack, and Charge Beam. I'm not going to run Toxic, just because he has someone to resist to Toxic. I don't think Toxic is really worth it. Like, I'm not going to Toxic and then just die, to say, or just knock off my item. So this is kind of a fun set, I guess. Shadow Ball can hit a lot of his mons, including Azelf, Medicham, etc, etc. It just hits something that's not resistant to Tri Attack. So basically, what I plan on using is Charge Beam a lot. If he doesn't carry Lantern, that's gonna be fine because he doesn't really have anything other than Mammoth Swine to resist it. So I can easily get to like +1 special attack easily, and then something's gonna get hurt with Tri Attack with Shadow Ball, and that can just recover. So this thing is just a bulky mon that's gonna live forever. That's kind of gonna deal damage. I'm not gonna run stall on this Porygon set because I don't know, just because I didn't really want to. So again, I guess Porygon's here just to take an attack for Rhyperior or Talonflame, I guess. And yeah, that's it. I guess like this is the first mon out of any other mon on my team to be sacked as Deathfather. So I don't really know, to be honest. This team is really weird. I'm honestly, I just don't know anymore, to be honest. So anyways, I'm just gonna move on for Porygon. I have nothing much to say about it. Just bulky and try to get +2 special attack, I guess, and then Shadow Ball and Tri Attack recover. I don't know. But anyways, so Scarf Smeargle. It's mostly common in VGC. Because you can just spam Dark Void, and it's really good. Obviously in singles it's different. Scarf Smeargle though, in general, is a problem. It can pretty much outspeed a lot of mons as well. So it can outspeed, what was it? Against Scoffies. It outsped a Noivern, so I'm pretty sure it can outspeed an Aerodactyl as well. I'm pretty sure, but if not, that's fine, whatever. I don't know, but Scarf Smeargle is pretty fast. So the point of Scarf Smeargle is to get a Spore and then potentially set up while my opponent's asleep with either Rhyperior or Talonflame. So I'm going to be carrying Spore, Healing Wish, Dark Void, and Tailwind. The reason why I'm running 2 moves that can put opponent to sleep is because he has that Mega Venusaur. So obviously he's probably going to bring Mega Venusaur, so he can easily predict that my Spore, and I can just go for the Dark Void for free. So if I miss, I can outspeed it again, go for another Dark Void, and there's that. So also I can just set up a Tailwind. Easier for a Rhyperior to sweep because he can easily get a Rock Slide or a Rock Polish, and definitely outspeed a lot of his mons. Same thing with I guess Suicune, so that way I can outspeed that Aerodactyl, I guess, in a way. So Tailwind is just there just because I didn't really want to carry rocks on this team. So Tailwind is there just to get that the double the speed pretty much. And yeah, Dark Void, Spore, etc. I already talked about it. Healing Wish, I'm really scared of one of my mons might die early, so I can just sack off Smeargle like towards the end of the battle. Healing Wish, save one of my mons and potentially win the game there, or just like towards the end of the game, not early in the game. I don't know, but anyways, that's kind of it. Max HP, max speed. There's a lot of things I didn't really cover up clearly, so I'm sorry about that. Like, I don't know. The past few days has just been a mess for me, so yeah. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this team prep video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the NPA match. See you guys later. Peace out.